Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Saturday workout. We're going to do a fun benchmark. It's been about a year since we did this one. It's called White. And let's go into the warm-up now. What do I need? I need a band here. So 200-meter jog to start off with. We'll do 2 rounds through this. The band will have a medium one, and we'll mount it approximately sternum height on the rig. So one loop goes through the middle, so we've choked it onto there. Palms facing upward, not downward, but upward, and this helps to engage the lats more and less of the forearms and the biceps, right? So I'm gonna step back until I got a good stretch on the band, hips behind the shoulders, pull towards me and apart at the same time. Extend the arms, pull towards me and apart at the same time. AT raised at the wall is next, so this is working on some of our running and shin splint muscles. Heels planted into the ground and pulling the toes up away from the ground. 20 reps. You should feel a good burn in the front side of the shin on that, and that is the muscle that eventually develops shin splints from heel striking and heavy footfalls in our running a lot. So that is an exercise that can help to treat or prevent shin splints, and as well as trying to use good running technique when you're out there running. Next one is ankle swivels. You can sit for this or stand, whichever you want to do, but I like to cross one leg over, and then it's just manual ankle swivels, 8 in each direction. All right, so warming up the calf and the ankle and the Achilles. Then we're gonna do 15 seconds of our PVC psoas stretch. So I'll grab the pipe in one hand. My opposite foot will step in line with where the pipe is touching the ground, and then the same side leg goes way back. Like lay that leg all the way down, and then I'm kind of leaning into that pipe. You can grab it with the opposite hand too, but the goal is stretching from the back side of my arm all the way down to the hip flexor and psoas, which is that deep hip flexor muscle that controls a lot of our back posture and can get painful when it does not, when it gets tight and short, or if you hurt your back and all those muscles bind up and guard the spine. That's one of those exercises we can do before the workout to loosen it up a little bit and restore good hip motion when we're running and keep your back from hurting when you're running. Next one is some kipping to toes to bar practice. Right, so the goal is toes to bar using the kipping rhythm. I'd like you to start off with small movements, and maybe you bend your knees a little bit, right? But make sure that you're using your abdominals to pull your legs upward, right? And then eventually you can work into the full toes to bar movement, right? But whatever you do, try to maintain that rhythm of the kip when you are doing the movement in the workout, okay? So White is 5 rounds for time. Starts off with 3 rope climbs or 6 laybacks. For the guys, we touch our nose to the rope. Ladies, touch hand to the, it's a tape or a paint mark on the ropes. Then we'll do 10 toes to bar. Then we'll do 21 reps of a walking lunge with a plate held overhead. So I've got my weight plate extended over my head, stepping, tapping that back knee to the floor, and then extending the hips. Tapping the back knee to the floor and extending the hips, and it's 21 total. I'm probably gonna do an extra one just because I really love symmetry and it feels wrong to do 21, but that's what the workout's written as. And then run 400 meters. So it's 5 rounds of that sequence for time, and that takes us to the end of the week. Next week is testing week, so be ready for that. Rest up really well on Saturday and Sunday, and I'll see you guys on next Monday.